Well, most parents name their child as the trustee of their estate, but more often than not, the parents haven't had a conversation with their kids about it. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by with some important information and tips for anyone who has been appointed to such a role. Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, this is an important topic today. A lot of people get into trouble because they haven't done the research and they don't have the knowledge of estate administration. So let's talk first about the job of the administrator of an estate. What's their responsibility?
What's their job? Well, simply put, their job is to make sure that whatever the wishes were in the will get carried out. That if the person who passed away had any debts, that they either object to those debts if they're not right, or they make sure that they get paid. They make sure that the people get the property that they're supposed to get under the will. It's kind of carrying out the last wishes of that person that were put in the will and testament. So they've got a job to make sure everything goes where it's supposed to, that all the bills are paid, that if a tax return has to be filed, it gets filed. It's their job to kind of tidy things up.
You know, that's a big responsibility.
Yeah.
So you've got some tips to kind of walk these people who have been appointed, walk them through the process. What are those tips? Yeah,
well, we give same kind of tips to all of our people we represent that do this. But one is you got to secure the property, I would say. It is amazing how many times after someone passes away, someone comes in and says, well, I know Aunt Betty would have wanted me to have this clock or would have wanted me to have this, and things start walking off. And a lot of times it's fairly innocent, but you need to, if there's going to be any type of dispute especially, to kind of secure everything. Make sure everything's secure in the house, at the bank, whatever, that there's no credit cards around, that people are still using anything like that. Take an inventory. You know, go through, and again, today with iPhones and video cameras, it's so easy to go to someone's house and just kind of, you can shoot around and see what's there. Or if you're a list person, that's it. A few snapshots. And you know, that's when you'll know the big stuff you'll have documented. You'll need to eventually do an accounting. Sometimes we have people open an estate account, things like that. But there's no need, don't be in too big a hurry, right? I mean, that is key. Just make sure you get everything secure in inventory, and then from there it can run pretty quick. That's right.
Great. Now, do these people need a lawyer on their side? Is this important?
Yeah. You know, it depends. I always tell people we have a great estate law section at my office, I think, and they're good people. And so many times when people call us, some people don't. You know, if there's not a lot of property in that estate, sometimes you can just do a small estate to transfer the property. Sometimes if it's life insurance property proceeds and that's it, it goes outside the estate anyway, so you don't need to waste your money on one. But I would say if there's any type of moderate or substantial amount of property in there, you want it done right. It's probably worth it, and it's not tremendously expensive. We try to do these things on a flat fee basis based upon the size of the state, so people don't have to worry about any big costs getting run up. It's safer to have someone run it through.
All right, a lot of great tips, good information. Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-924-8500 or check out higginsfirm.com.